What makes these machines so special?
Reasons we ride, usually expressed in one word: freedom, camaraderie, or my favorite one to express the legal rise in adrenaline and dopamine: speed. You can drive 35 miles an hour in a car and think you're driving slowly. Do the same 35 miles an hour on a bike and all of your senses will feel it. You're thinking of your reasons you ride right now. I think about mine every morning when I wake up, every night when I go to bed, and many moments during the day while I'm awake. In this video, I'm gonna tell you that I nearly quit riding. About midway through, I'm gonna tell you the reasons why, and they're pretty personal. If that's not for you, I'll have some gear reviews or some motorcycle comparison videos coming up soon. But stick around, I bet I'll have you smiling and nodding in agreement with many of the things that I say about motorcycling. And by the end of this video, I'll tell you exactly what brought me back to riding. I started riding not because I was interested in motorcycles. More so, I wanted to experience adventure in a different way than I already had been. After I got on my first bike, what I found was so much more. It was easy to gain the muscle memory and knowledge to ride that first bike, but becoming truly a great rider was much more difficult. Either way, I experienced the benefits of riding the moment I twisted that throttle. After the joy of riding made me feel like a toddler on a strider, the first benefit that I experienced from riding was a boost in confidence. Like I mentioned, becoming a skilled rider is not easy, and that path, while challenging, boosted my confidence the further I rode down that metaphorical path. If that path increased my confidence, riding on long adventures like my 28-day Route 66 adventure accelerated exponentially how high my confidence could go. Riding also expanded my social circle, and soon after, camaraderie made motorcycling even more fun. Human beings are social creatures, not just in the sense that we need each other to survive, but we require camaraderie for health and success. Listen closely, because what I'm about to say you're probably going to agree with. Motorcycling friendships are unlike any I've had in my entire life, but try to explain it, especially to somebody who doesn't ride. It sounds like gibberish. As with many of life's enriching experiences, you need to live it to understand it. About 8 months after I learned to ride, I started this channel. At first, my goal was only just to show my family and friends I was being safe on a bike. Look, Mom, I am being safe. Once the community started to grow, that evolved into me sharing my adventures and becoming the best motorcycling content creator I could. Just like my motorcycling adventures expanded my confidence, this YouTube channel set the camaraderie to a higher level. That boost was like riding down a country road, dropping a gear, and pulling the throttle on full. One benefit that I didn't expect before I started riding, that many of us experience and express every opportunity that we get, is how much my mental health improved after I started riding. Motorcycling enhanced my mental health in ways I cannot measure. For me, all the other benefits funnel into this one benefit. Not only does riding improve my mental health, so does all the other benefits that come with it. Because of all this, after I learned to ride 7 years ago, I told myself I never want to quit riding. Or so I thought. I've been struggling. I've been trying to balance my love of motorcycling and life, and they keep conflicting. Not once, not twice, but 3 times over the last 3 years, I set motorcycling aside to try and figure out how I could balance my non-motorcycling life with my love of riding. You can pinpoint the exact dates when I set motorcycling aside by looking at my upload schedule on this channel. What I found is that each time I took a break from motorcycling and this channel, all those benefits that I just described withered away. That includes the most important benefit of a positive mental health and everything that funnels into it. Unfortunately, it took the end of a long-term relationship to make me realize this. Here's a plot twist. Once I found my way back to motorcycling, all those benefits came flooding back as if they were never gone. And that includes the amazing community on this channel. The return of my love of riding didn't happen overnight though. I would jump on my ginormous Pannier special and think I'm back. But the reality is, I would find myself riding that bike and not actually enjoy riding it. So I began to sell all my bikes thinking I'll never find this again. I'll never get this back. That includes the Pan America and the 2003 Anniversary Sportster I plan to document my fix and flip on this channel. Then about a month ago, for no special reason other than that my gut told me to do it, I hopped on the Honda 300L that I bought 6 months ago with the help of my buddy Aaron. 1,000 feet after first twisting that throttle, I was laughing as if I'd just discovered motorcycling for the first time.
I'm barely going 20 miles an hour and I'm already smiling.
Why this bike? Well, the 300L is small, manageable, inexpensive, and a freaking blast to ride on and off road. But to be honest, I think it could have been any bike in this moment. After the end of a long-term relationship and then a challenging 6 months, which I moved and had COVID, the 300L just happened to be the bike that I got on when I needed it most. That little 300L made me feel like I felt when I first started riding. Little kid on a strider. And all the benefits that I experienced when riding came flooding back. And a huge desire for me to create motorcycling content again. And that includes that camaraderie that I talked about earlier. A huge non-judgmental welcome back from all of you as I start slowly showing up again on my channel and on Instagram. So I quit riding, but the 300L brought me back and it makes me feel so enthusiastic. It's amazing what motorcycles can do for us, how much they can encourage us, how much they can improve our lives. Again, it's hard to explain to those who don't live the life. But you know, I know you know. Thanks for being a part of this amazing community, guys. It means a lot to me. Thanks for watching. Ride safe out there. Keep your wheels rolling in the right direction. I'll see you in the next video.